Alright guys, so I'm going to look at how Astralis take banana control. They use a couple of mollies here, and it's really, you can do it with 2 people, 3 people it works even better of course, but I'm just going to run over this now and the way they use Molotovs to separate the CT players to create a good one-on-one opportunity. So you play it through, this first molly comes out, that just stops any aggression from the CTs if they try and push down or something, or try and get an AWP out to the car, and that's not very useful. And you see the second molly comes in, which lands in the corner there, that separates the CTs. The flashes come out, counter flashes from the CTs. They managed to get up just before that Molotov fades, get the easy one-on-one here, and the second one on Nico, and that's banana control if they try and contest it. So I'm going to jump in now, slow that down, go over it step by step, and show you how exactly it works and why it's so effective. Alright guys, so what exactly is going on here? So the first Molotov, as I said, is just to stop any aggression from the CTs and punish them if they do. So what you're going to do is, it's the first player around this corner, you're going to run out, and aim at the bottom of this ledge here, and you're just going to run forward and throw. Pretty simple. You'll see it pops like that, stops any aggression. Usually then you'd jump in here in case some crazy AWP was prepared to take 85 damage and take a wild peek just on the off chance. At a high level they won't, because they know again that you're going to hide in this corner, that they're going to get punished for that. So that's the first thing. Second thing is the next Molotov. You're going to back yourself into this wall, you're going to aim this pot up the railing, and the reason this Molotov's good is you don't want to just throw any random one here, is they can't hold the angle close, they can't hold it far back, they have to come back and play on an angle like this where they can't help out their player at sandbags if you get stuck there, and play like this. So basically when you throw this Molotov down, the CTs have 2 options. You'll see phase, they will both kind of where the Molotov land, one of them jump this way, one of them jump that way. That was a mistake, which cost them the round in the end. So obviously as a CT I would say just fall back, and then as the Ts you have banana control, you've achieved banana control, or they both jump this way. I mean, no way both jump this way, otherwise you just annihilate them, and that'd be pretty dumb. But if one guy jumps this way, then again you have a 1v1 as I showed in the clip, and you can throw all these flashes over. Obviously you got to watch for counter flashes, but you notice in the short amount of time the player has up been Molotoved off, there's not really any great counter flashes from this angle. I mean, if you're throwing one high or something, you can kind of see it as a T player. There's no close lineups that I'm aware of. Obviously it is possible, but it's more difficult. So this comes over, you can throw your flashes. If you want to throw from further back, a really good one for rounding this corner is to come against this wall here. Just aim there. That's going to pop over the wall just so you're not blinded. So if you got your T player pushed up here, you can just round this. Checking out sandbags. Obviously the other spot they can be is here. And that's essentially all it is. This Molotov here is just super powerful for the control, because it's going to force them into one position or force them back onto site, and then you have top banana control. Pretty simply. So obviously there is a counter for this. The one way this can be countered is if the CTs decide they want deep control. So that hit the doorway because I'm bad, but I think you guys know what I was going to do. And then they'll Molotov this close corner here where I said originally you should go. In this situation you're pretty screwed. That's the counter. You can't really get out of here because obviously the smoke's deeper. If you try, you're going to get shot by anyone decent, because they're going to come out and peek this with their own flashes. And they're probably going to nade strike here or Molotov here as well. One way you can try, it's not the best way to get out of there if this does happen, is to come against this wall or something like this and just get your teammate to flash high for you to get out, or for a peek. This flash, if someone's back at car, it's not going to do a huge amount. Like, they're not going to get like 3 seconds of white or whatever. They're just going to get half a second where they can't really see properly. I'll see if I can replicate it. You'll see that wasn't long, and that was closer than what you get from the other flash I showed. And that's the only way you can really try and get out of here. There is a clip of the Device trying to do this, but again, he just gets shot. You're still at a disadvantage even with that flash. I just won't show that just for time reasons. So that's if they smoke deep. And the last thing really is if you just want to rush it all out, and that just requires a few flashbangs, which I'll quickly show a clip of now. Okay, so what essentially is a rush here now by Astralis requires 4 flashbangs, even really only 3, and 1 smoke grenade. So Glaive will flash the corner, similar to the one I showed from the bottom of Banana, And then Zipex will be flashing over the site just to disorientate anyone retreating, and that's just basically how the rush works. So if I play it here, you'll see what I mean. So this flash here is for the corner as they're rounding, and the second flash actually landed behind the sandbag, which is why his Glaive's teammates can keep rushing up Banana and not be blinded, whereas anyone looking on from CT or calls or whatever would cop the flashbang. And another one, while this is going on, Zipex is flashing over site, so that as someone's retreating, they hopefully will get blind and not get on sight. See, Nick gets stuck playing really close. He gets 2 kills, but again, he's just overwhelmed again. And then there's a smoke into CT, and they end up with a 3-on-3 after plant position, which is... yeah, you'll take that on Inferno B. And that's essentially all it is. It's just the flashes, the 2 close ones. Obviously, it won't be as effective if they don't push up like that, and they don't get the first kill into Carrigan pretty easily. In that case, you possibly slow it down, or still just go with the rush. But that's... yeah, you've still got banana control on it. That's a really quick way of doing it, a really aggressive way of doing it. And yeah, I kind of like it. You can even take banana control like that and just stop at the top. Take banana control with 2 flashes and the flash over side or whatever, and it's just a really aggressive way to do it if the other team's expecting you to throw the Molotovs and stuff like the other way I've shown just before. And yeah guys, that's it for this video. Tell me what you think of this. I know it's a little bit different again. I couldn't see any videos and this kind of thing, so I'm trying to really do stuff that hasn't been done before. I'm not going to just pump out stuff that other people have done, because there'd be no point in that. And yeah guys, next video will be another CT specialist. Thanks for watching guys.